Hi, I'm Leo, and in this video we'll be going over casting in Python. So basically, casting is the process of converting a variable from one data type to another. So let's say you kind of want to change this data type to perform an operation that requires a specific data type. That's when you normally do this. Now we have different types. It could be converting to integer, we call that integer casting, or to a decimal, call that float casting, or to a string or text, that would be called string casting. You have your boolean casting and then the list casting. So I'll go to my so we have a variable here and the value is 3.142. Now we want to convert this floating point to an integer. So we declare another variable y equated to, then you put the keyword int showing that you're converting, and then you open up your bracket and you put the name of the variable from where we're converting. So here we're going to print y. And when I run this code, you'll notice it's going to change this decimal to a whole number, and that's going to give 3. So you can see the answer here is 3. So we've converted the floating point to the decimal. So we can also do the same. Let's say this is a whole number, which is an integer, and I want to convert to floating point or a decimal. I'll only change this to float. And when I run, it's going to, you can see here we have 3.0, so it has converted that to a floating point. Same goes for a string. If I want to convert this to a string, all I'll do is come here and put the str. Now because it's a string, it's going to remove this point 0 when we run, so you can see that. So these are various ways of using this. Let's try at boolean. Now boolean, 0 is usually true. So let's try 1. 0 is false, 1 is true. So when I come here and put the word bool and let's run, you see it's going to give true. You can see it is true. Now if I turn this to 0, 0 is usually false. When I run the code, it's going to be false. So it goes on like that. Even your list, let's say you have a list, and this list you have 1, 2, 3. Let me put a space in between. You have 1, 2, 3, and you want to turn it to a list. You just write your list here, and let's build and run. So you can see it has turned this into a list. All right, so that's all there is to casting, and I'll see you in my next video where I'll talk about variable names.